All right. So, guest number 3 of the Caden Gordon trifecta or whatever he's doing. I cannot look, y'all. I got to say this. I'm sorry, but this next guest is Bailey Pierce. She comes to us all the way from Australia, and ain't never seen a Mad Max movie. What the? I ain't letting this up. I'm telling you, I'm gonna pick on you.
Oh no. Yeah, it's probably a bit of a crime.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. I guess I'll have to watch them when I get back to the hotel.
Well, see, I thought it was an actual requisite that school children in Australia had to watch that movie.
Yeah.
Was you sick that day?
I must have been. Honestly. I don't know how good my attendance was, but.
Well, who knows?
Oh, my dad will be disappointed watching this.
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dad. We're trying over here, though. I think do I even have any Mad Max movies here? I know I got one of them. It was the latest one. Fury Road or whatever it was called.
You got like 150 in there.
No, I got them all. I think I got them all. We could hog tie her to the chair and make her watch it. You know what hog tying is, right?
Tied to the chair kind of thing?
Well, it's duct tape is all it is.
Oh.
You're fine.
Yeah. Okay.
As long as we have a parent here making sure that you're just duct taped to the chair watching the show, where everything will be fine.
Cool. Oh,
so you had fun getting here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was quite a long, chaotic experience, but now that I'm here, it's absolutely been amazing. But the airport, just like nothing was going right for me.
Mm-hmm.
I got stuck in customs for a little bit and then missed my flight.
Was you smuggling weird stuff in?
I don't know. There might have been some sort of tarantula or a redback spider in my bag.
Yeah, no.
Nah,
you
not quite.
You keep that crap over there. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, but then I missed my flight and then had to spend 9 hours in the airport. So,
oh Lord.
Yeah, it was quite an interesting one. But you know what? It's the experience that counts.
Well, life is nothing but one big experience.
Exactly.
You got to experience it all.
Yes, and that was something I didn't know I was going to experience, but I guess I did.
Yeah, well, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, but that's done. And honestly, I am loving it here. It is so cool.
I'll trade you.
You can come to Australia.
Yeah, I'll go hang out with your dad in Australia.
I reckon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And you can hang out here.
Yeah. It's been great. I saw we were driving the interstate and I saw a deer on the side of the road, which was crazy because we don't have deers, just randomly where we live.
Well, no, you got roos.
Yeah, we got the good old kangaroos. They're pretty fun.
Yeah.
This street
okay.
I live on, the street I live on actually gets heaps of them because we're near the lake. Mm-hmm. So whenever I'm driving home at 10 o'clock at night, there's kangaroos and we have to be careful not to hit them and stuff. But yeah, they're pretty cool and they just bounce along ever so casually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
no, keep talking because I'm having fun. I love the accent. That's why I'm sitting here doing this.
You see, I forget I have an accent.
Because here I have an accent to you. So.
Yeah, everyone has an accent. It's great though. I love the accent.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just so many things that you guys say differently. You say gas, whereas when we say petrol for what we fill the car up with. Ketchup we call tomato sauce. I don't know. We just also we just keep things short and sweet half the time. It's you know how you say I don't know, do a U-turn. We'll just say chuck a Yui.
Yeah.
Or what else? McDonald's we call Maccas. All those sort of things.
Maccas. We had Maccas earlier.
I tried Sonic for the first time today.
How disappointed was you?
I actually wasn't. The chips were really, really nice. It's quite nice. And then I tried a chili cheese dog for the first time. So.
Yeah. Oh, and for everybody listening, in other countries, French fries are actually called chips.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. They're
You had everybody thinking, what'd she do? Get Lay's?
yeah. You see, we call those crisps.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Ruffles. Crisp.
crisps.
Crisp. I like Ruffles, though.
That's the name brand.
Well, I know, but I like Ruffles better.
We have
The actual food is called crisp.
Yeah.
crisps. Yeah, we have our iconic Smith's crisps at home. Can't go anywhere without them. They're delicious. But yeah. What else? It's just also like the cars driving like the other side of the road and then being in the other side to where we usually drive. Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's like scary for me in the passenger seat too. But my mom's doing pretty well.
Yeah, I was, because I actually thought about that the other day, how if I was to like go over to England or Australia or some of the other places where the vehicles are on the other side of the road, could I actually do it?
Yeah.
You know?
You would also have to know the metric system.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know the metric system.
Like using miles and all that. It's so different. But then it's
Yeah,
like,
kilometers and
yeah, exactly. And then it's so interesting because it's like it's so similar here at the same time. So, but and the power outlets,
yeah, they're different.
they're so different. And then yeah, but it's been so cool. I love it.
That's crazy.
And honestly, meeting all of these incredible people sitting behind me just has been
That group of lugs behind you.
they've showed me all the good food places, that's for sure. I had what was it, Cracker Barrel?
Yeah, Cracker Barrel.
Oh, it was delicious. Oh, yum.
I'm telling you right now, in the South, and this is just in the South, the gravy in the South is its own food group.
Ooh, okay.
You can get biscuits and gravy,
Ooh,
and you're done. I mean, it will fill you up so fast,
I
but it is delicious.
that's gonna be my next choice then, because I tried southern styled fried chicken for the first time, and that was good. Oh my gosh.
It's easy to make too. That's what's wild.
Oh, might have to learn how to for when I go home.
Only thing you gotta do is ask Julie.
Oh, I'm gonna be getting the recipe after this. Honestly.
I mean, Julie cooks, I cook, Tommy cooks.
Yum.
Only thing you need is a little bit of flour, some milk, and egg. Get your batter up real good. Put your chicken breast in there. Flip them over a couple of times. Throw them straight in oil.
Oh, yum. Okay.
That's it.
That's gonna become my thing when I get home.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna make that all the time.
You could open up your own Southern style fried chicken shop
Yes.
in Australia.
That is such a good idea, actually. Oh my god! If only I had had those ideas back at school, because like there's this one like assignment where I had to create a restaurant, and if I had that idea, I think I would have aced that.
You didn't call.
No, I should have. So disappointing.
All thing you had to do is call. We tell you.
Yeah. Well, now I know. You know.
There. Yep. Now you know. You don't have to worry about anything.
You can actually go to YouTube and they do episodes where kids in high school and middle school
Yeah.
try American food, but they're in the UK
Yeah.
and they had never tried it before, and so you get to see their reaction to what Americans have as their natural, options of food.
That would be awesome.
Oh my! I find it so entertaining watching like Americans try Australian food, like Vegemite and stuff.
Yeah.
Or like I watch Vegemite being done, and you just do it wrong.
You know, and the weird part about it is nobody had a clue what a Vegemite sandwich was until that song came out back in the early 80s.
We were talking about that the other day, actually. Yeah.
Had a Vegemite sandwich. I can't even remember the name of the band. Who was that?
Men with hats. Men at work.
Men at Work. Yeah, Men at Work.
Yeah.
We were jamming on that crap.
We still play that at home. Yeah.
It was funny.
It's a good song. Yeah. I remember listening to that at school.
Yeah.
It was always played.
And what was the other one we always make fun of, but we listen to all the time? Oh, shit. Hang on. I got it. I think I got it. Flock of Seagulls. Oh, yeah. And I ran so far away. It was funny as hell.
Oh my gosh.
I can't do it. That was back in, it was Flock of Seagulls. Yeah. It was funny. I couldn't get away.
Oh my gosh.
Wished I had that.
That's so
The
cool.
world at your fingertips.
I know. I don't even stream. I just go to like YouTube and just start listening to stuff.
No, sometimes you find some cool stuff on YouTube too.
Yeah. Sometimes you find some weird
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the other thing with YouTube. It's either really cool or a bit disturbing. But
Yeah, well, Americans like disturbing. I don't know why.
that's fair. I always get to like the satisfying videos, or like the DIY videos, 5-minute crafts.
5-minute craft.
Yeah.
Sounds like a night with my grandmother.
Oh my
I did. I learned needlepoint and how to crochet in like one night.
Oh, I've always said I've wanted to learn how to crochet, but I've just never done it.
Well, you got to get the yarn, then you got to get the needles, and then you got to understand the whole knit one, curl two, knit one, curl two. It's weird.
Fair. No.
Crafting with David Bradley.
There we go. We got another segment.
Actually, I could do a cooking show too. So I mean,
Yeah. I'll be on that. I'll be watching that every day.
okay.
I'll be using it for my restaurant.
I'll tell everybody. And this is for Bailey, how to cook chicken.
Yeah. I'll sponsor with my restaurant.
Hey, finally some money coming in. Oh God.
Go and make sure it does well. Make sure you can't.
Yeah. Just put my name on the side. It'll be all right.
Yeah. Lots of business.
I like my name on the side.
Of course.
It's funny.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of my name, this is random,
I love random stuff.
but I brought you a hat.
Oh, sweet.
And that's got my logo on it. And a bottle opener.
A bottle opener?
Yeah.
I ain't got to use the knife no more.
No. It's a keychain too. It goes on your keys and you
Oh, sweet.
yeah.
So how'd you come up with the logo?
I was kind of like, I was going through, those logo websites where you can like buy a logo, and I was scrolling a lot. And then I came along that and I was like, it looks like a music note crown.
Right.
And at that like point in my life, I was really into like the whole like, crowns and stuff. And I still am. Like I am still to this day very happy with that logo choice. And I chose it. We bought it, painted it. Well, I can't say that word.
Painted.
Yeah.
Did Daddy call you princess too much?
Only if I was being really annoying.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess. Being a pretty
That's
little
interesting.
princess.
She's annoying and he calls her princess.
I don't know. It depends. Not often. He'll just call me annoying. But
Yeah. That's cool. Thank you so much.
of course. Yeah. I like your hat at the moment, actually.
This hat is a vintage hat.
It's cool. I love vintage stuff.
This is actually vintage 80, either 86 or 96. I can't remember.
Ooh.
No, it had to be 86. 86. Taco Bell.
I saw the Taco Bell on the side. I was like, that's so cool.
They had a big ad campaign and everything else that was Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Oh, I do actually know who they are.
That's who I was raised up on.
Nice. That's so cool.
And they had the hat, and I knew somebody that worked there. They had an extra hat, gave me an extra hat, and I've had it ever since then.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I wear it every now and then. So,
Yeah.
but
No.
it's cool. Thank you so much for the hat. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that. And the keychain.
Of course. And then had to slip a little business card in there, but that's a little shameless promotion right there.
Shameless promotion. Other camera. There we go. Yep. Shameless promotion.
But yeah.
There's nothing. Look, I'll tell you what everybody has told me over the years. The only bad publicity you will ever get or do is the one you didn't.
Exactly. That's great advice, actually. Because I always feel like I get really scared. I used to now, actually. I'm snapping myself out of it. But I used to get really scared because people are mean. Like,
Well, yeah.
people are really mean, and you do stuff and they just like, I remember in like primary school and stuff, which is I think called something different here. That's like our youngest level of school.
Yeah.
Elementary school. I'd be singing my songs to like the whole school pretty much. And then there's always just those few people who just sit there and they just laugh. And then it's just really not right, you know?
You know why they laugh, don't you?
Like,
Because you sound better than them. a lot of people out there, no matter how good you do, how high you get, they will always hate you because you're doing something that they cannot do.
exactly. And I feel like the best way to like prove yourself is to just keep doing it. Like, because what does people's like opinions mean in that sense, you know? Of course, like they're important in the sense of they like if they want to listen to your music and stuff.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you do music in the hopes that what you love to do is going to resonate with other people. And I think that's what I've really come to the point in my life now. In the sense of I've really found that I'm enjoying like punk rock music from like the 2000s and stuff. So that's what I'm writing at the moment. Yeah.
Go back and listen to Iggy Pop.
Okay. I will do so.
Go back and listen to the Misfits.
Okay. I've heard of them actually. I have a good listen to them.
Yep. Go back and listen to Sex Pistols.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, that's lyrically, they wrote some pretty good stuff
Yeah. Nice.
to be some really screwed up people. Yeah, the Ramones were great.
Okay.
Which is weird because none of the Ramones knew how to play any instruments when they got together. They bought the instruments and learned how to play. And then that's what you got was the Ramones. And then every member of the group legally changed their last name to the Ramone.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, honestly. But that's like awesome because it's like really what they were wanting to do, you know, and they just like went and did it. No matter like, I think a lot of people let age stop them as well, like from picking up an instrument or something. Like, and I honestly didn't start guitar until like a few months ago. And I didn't think I was ever really going to pick it up. But one day I was doing a gig in like 2 weeks time. And the 2 weeks before I was like, you know what? I want to play guitar for this. So I picked it up and I learned All Too Well on guitar by Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And within the next 2 weeks, I played it at the gig. And I mean, it might have been a little dodge, but did it. And it didn't go terribly. So that's
good. I'm zooming in. Yay.
Doing it to me. Hey.
I wanted to zoom in more.
Of course. My pale skin.
The pale skin.
Yeah. It's winter at the moment in Australia. I'm not getting the tan.
Well, I was fixing to say it's clear on the other side of the planet right now. So if we're having summer, then that must be winter over there.
Yeah.
What are winters like over there? Snow, all that stuff?
No, I've never seen like natural snow before.
You've never seen natural snow?
No.
Come back in about 5 months.
Yes, I would love to. I've always wanted to just like, you know, build a snowman, like make a snow angel. I've always like,
God.
you know, just the basic things.
No, I just sat here and pictured her going, would you like to build a snowman?
That was actually, oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, village.
That's crazy.
Well, it's like Opryland during the season of Christmas and everything. They have ice sculptors on the inside, ice slides, the whole 9 yards, everything out there at Opryland.
That's so cool. Whoa. Yeah, no, literally the first song I ever sung, like in front of an audience, was Do You Want to Build a Snowman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I told you I seen her doing that.
Yeah. But I guess I'm gonna have to come back. I'll knock on your door. I'll be like, do you want to build a snowman?
Send me an email. We'll have somebody pick you up at the airport.
As long as I don't get stuck
That's
in the
right.
airport for 9 hours.
We got to make sure you don't get stuck at the airport anymore. But believe it or not, honestly, and I've got to tell the truth on this.
Okay.
when Frozen first came out,
Yeah.
Skylar, my granddaughter, it was like on constant repeat. That's all she wanted to watch.
Yeah.
But I had to say,
Yeah.
vocally, with the lyrics and everything that was wrote for that whole movie, was off the chart.
Yeah.
I thought it was just fantastic.
Definitely. I still, like, you listen to, like, India Menzel and stuff like that singing Let It Go, and it's just crazy.
Yeah.
You don't realize, like, how difficult it is until you try and sing it. And
Oh, yeah.
it's just insane. And the storyline, like, was actually really, really good. And
Oh, yeah.
all that sort of stuff. It's definitely, it's that movie I always come back to watching on the plane.
Right.
I think I watched it on the plane flying over here. It was great.
It's a great movie.
It sure is. Definitely.
And do you want to build a snowman? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
If you're like, you got a husband or something, or even the husband could do it to the wife. Just in the middle of the day, random, just walk over and lean up on her and go, would you like to build a snowman?
Exactly.
It's fun stuff.
It's so fun. I love it. Oh,
So you're lucky. You're still young. You haven't got married yet.
no, not yet. Oh, got it. Yeah.
Wait a minute. What do they call really hot guys in Australia?
Oh,
I'm going to throw you a loop here.
okay. I don't know. I just say, oh, he's really.
They're hot, or
Yeah, he's really hot. Or I don't know. I'm sure there's like something for it. I don't know. Usually, I don't actually know. Yeah, that's like really stumped me. I usually just say he's really hot. I mean, I'm sure there's a word for it. I'm probably not fully cultured.
you know your mom's over there going, oh my God, he asked her that? Really?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't know. I think, yeah, like, it's just kind of, you say whatever. I mean, some of the things we say sometimes are so random.
I know, but I feel like I need to go, your time is up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's funny as hell.
Yeah. Definitely would have lost the quiz show on that one. I probably need to learn a bit more. I'm like, I mean, I know stuff.
Look, I'm full of useless information, okay? When you've lived as long as I have, you pick up on stuff. You've lived a life and you've noticed different things. And it's the stupid crap that stays with me. not the, like, you know.
No, but that's valid, honestly. Sometimes the most random things will just come back to you and you'll be like, why? Why is that what I'm thinking about?
All right, girl. You ready to play some music?
I sure am.
Go for it.
All right.
What are you going to play?
Seeing as we're going along the Aussie line here, I might as well stick to this is my Aussie song. Have you seen on like socials and stuff?
You know, every Southerner out there right down when you just said that, they heard Ozzy Osbourne. They didn't hear Aussie.
Oh, that's right.
Because you're saying Aussie.
Aussie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We say it like with Z's instead of S's.
Yeah. We'll see. There's a big difference right there.
Yeah. But yeah, this one I kind of wrote, there's a specific TV show that like was really gone big at the time on TikTok and stuff, because there's this specific line. It's in H2O. It's a mermaids show. And the actors always go, oh no. And that's how Aussies are seen to say, oh no. It was this massive thing. So I put it into a song. Because
Are you telling me while you sing the song, I got to sit over here and go, oh, no.
yeah, I mean, feel free to join in.
No,
on
I'm
the line
good.
if you
I'm
want.
good. No,
Give it your best shot, the Aussie accent. No, but yeah.
I thought I had a good Aussie accent. Is it not good? No? Okay. I ain't doing it.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, but this one, this was the first time I came to LA a little earlier during the year to like just like be a tourist. And I had this guy from Canada come over and tell me I was cute and I had literally gotten off the plane. And I had gotten off this 18-hour flight and I looked like a rat. Like I looked nice. I was like
Hair everywhere.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
So, and then he was like messaging and then he was like trying to catch up with me and I just like, I don't know. Just I was kind of like I was catching flights, not feelings. You know.
Yeah.
Like, I was. Yeah. So I wrote a song about it.
Catching flights, not feelings.
Actually, it's called Oh No, but
You could have called it Catching Flights, Not Feelings.
I could have.
That would have been funny.
That's one of the topics I want to write a song about next. Got that in my list.
Careful, I got my notepad down. I done been writing down stuff with Michael up here. So
Oh no, that's. I hope you don't. Oh no, hope you don't steal it. No, it's fine. But yeah,
we'll get you a guitar. Come
my
on.
guitar now. Ooh, if I don't.
Are you
break it.
tearing stuff up? Lord, now you're gonna be tangled up more in that daggum cord.
Sure am. It's okay. Just like walking through a spider web.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
We have laughing in the background.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, hold on. I wrote all my chords on my hand because I always forget the chords to song.
Oh, that is hilarious.
So we got this one. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. You seem like the kind of guy who believes in love at first sight, and me too. That's how I know it's not you. Now I gave you my number just to be polite, and don't get me wrong, you were really kind, but you knew it would never work. 'Cause I'm from Australia and you're from Canada. If we wanted to see each other, that's an 18-hour trip. I'm sorry, mate, but no matter what you try, this love story ain't gonna happen. And I'm trying to give you the hand. This time the stars just didn't align, and soon we'll both be flying. And the realities will never ever meet again. R&R. Now we messaged for a little bit, but you just didn't know when to quit wanting to hang out. But I just didn't have the time, 'cause I'm from Australia and you're from Canada. If we wanted to see each other, that's an 18-hour trip. I'm sorry, mate, but no matter what you try, this love story ain't gonna happen. And I'm trying to give you the hand. This time the stars just didn't align, and soon we'll both be flying. And the realities will never ever meet again. R&R. 'Cause I'm from Australia and you're from Canada. If we wanted to see each other, that's an 18-hour trip. And I'm also not paying $5,000 in flights every time I want to see you. Sorry. I'm sorry, mate, but no matter what you try, this love story ain't gonna happen. And I'm trying to give you the hand. This time the stars just didn't align, and soon we'll both be flying. And the realities will never ever meet again. Oh, oh,
I did my part.
Yeah, sure did. That was perfect.
That was at the very end too.
Wonderful.
Yay.
Beautiful. But yeah, that's kind of my funny song, you know. Sometimes I like to put a bit of
No, I love the whole part where you put in the $5,000 for the flights and all that other stuff.
I mean, that's like a good long while at work.
Well, I mean,
It's expensive.
well, that's like, okay, you meet a guy, but he lives in a different part of Australia. That's still a long ass way.
Oh my God. Western Australia is like a 5-hour flight away from the rest of civilization.
Right.
Like, it's crazy.
You know, it's like Sydney's the capital or whatever. Isn't Sydney the capital?
Canberra, but Sydney's the most popular place.
Right. Okay. So Sydney's the most popular place, and you meet somebody while you're in Sydney, and they live like up along the cusp, and that's like a 5-hour flight, you know.
Yeah.
So you still in. Well, I mean, over here, it's still a hell of a drive to go somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and then not even like I think the 18 was like being nice because from Western Australia we have to fly to Sydney before we fly like anywhere else. So that's like another 5 hours. So it
Holy
takes
crap.
like over 20 hours to get here, and then the 9 hours in the airport. But no.
Yeah, trying to find a flight that
okay.
ain't there no more.
Yeah. But no, I wrote that one in Sydney, actually. I was just in the hotel room. I kicked my mum out because I like to be alone when I write songs. But my grandma was in the hotel room next door, so she just went,
Okay.
like chilled with me. I didn't leave her on the streets, don't worry.
I figured Mom would have said, "Okay, fine, I'm going to go party."
Yeah, she's pretty. I mean, yeah, but they're very good with like my songwriting and stuff because I usually write my songs at like 12 o'clock at night, and my brother is in the room right next door.
Girl, I go to bed 7:30.
Whoa!
I get up at
wish.
3 a.m. and go to work.
Whoa!
And got to start work at 4.
Oh my gosh, that's yeah.
And then I come home and podcast.
Yes, honestly. Oh, that's awesome.
I think I'm averaging now about 5.5, 6 hours sleep a night.
Oh my goodness. That yeah.
And you're just getting up at noon, staying up till midnight.
Yeah.
God, I wish I could live that lifestyle again. That was so much fun.
Yeah. Not bad. We missed breakfast this morning, actually.
Well, see, we used to go cruising and hang out with our friends and do all kinds of stuff. And then we would run home to watch David Letterman or Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
And when they went off the air, we were back out on the streets.
Yes.
And we wasn't coming home till like 3 a.m.
That's yeah.
Hungover and tired.
Yeah. Best. Okay. I know this because I'm legally allowed to drink in Australia.
That's in Australia. It's all Australia.
Yeah. But if you want the best hangover like thing to eat is Vegemite on toast.
See, there we go. It's Vegemite again.
Vegemite on toast. You get
What the hell is Vegemite? I've been dying to ask that question. What is it?
I should have brought some, you know? I really should have.
That would have been cool. We could have had Vegemite on air.
You know what? I'm going to come back. We're going to build a snowman and then
Have Vegemite.
have Vegemite. That's the plan.
Americans find it disgusting.
But they don't
Really?
make it right.
Well, it's like shepherd's pie. A lot of Americans don't eat shepherd's pie either.
Really? Oh, half my family's Irish. They would. Yeah. I'll be on you for that. No. But yeah, you got to get your toast. You put a generous amount of butter, salted butter, good butter, and then you put like this much Vegemite, and you like mix it into the butter, and so you're literally putting like no Vegemite on it. I mean,
It sounds like a Spam sandwich.
you know, I've actually never had Spam.
It's in the cabinet. You want some?
I mean, look, it says right now. Honestly, yeah, but it's good. I mean, some people love it. I mean, okay, this is strange, but I do sometimes have it by the spoonful. When I'm craving a salt hit, I'll just like, you know, have a spoonful of it. But
So is it like a peanut butter?
no, it's like
I mean, you can get it out with a spoon,
I
right?
think it spreads like peanut butter, definitely.
Well, that's what I'm curious about.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking it's like a type of meat.
No. So it's like a paste, and it's kind of like imagine the taste of soy sauce, but like the salt is like times 10. Like it's
That's a lot of freaking
really
salt.
salty, but it's really good for you too. It's got like a lot of vitamin B in it.
Interesting.
So, I mean,
Welcome to Geography 101.
oh, I'm not even kidding. I'm bringing it next
What
time
is
I
it?
come over here.
Oh, Lord. That's it. Where am I at?
Vegemite. Vegemite. There it is.
Vegemite sandwich.
That's one good piece of toast right there. That's how you spread it too. See how you can almost like see through it?
Yeah.
It looks brown. If your Vegemite is more on the verge of looking like it's on like peanut butter, you've done it wrong.
Give me this camera. I don't know. Can you see it? Hold it over. That's funny. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. Boom. Vegemite. That's
Really?
a Vegemite sandwich.
It's good.
Now we all know. It's Vegemite.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Or if you want to go desserts, it's random, but looking at it through there, it looked a lot like pavlova.
To me, it looked like grape jelly.
Definitely doesn't taste like it. That's for sure.
No. Well,
You
I
know-
do. I like grape jam. That's the funny part.
Yeah. Yeah. We call jelly jam over in Australia. And then jello is jelly.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Girl, me and you can sit here and talk for an hour or so, but you got one more song?
I do have one more song. This
Okay,
one.
let's do one more song, and then we're going to have to move on to the last guest of the evening,
The wonderful Beth.
the Beth girl.
Lovely. She picked me up from the airport.
Beth, I hear you calling. I'm not Peter Criss. I can't sing it.
This next one is Welcome to the Dark Side. So it's very different to the last one.
You've been watching Star Wars, hadn't you?
I have seen Star Wars. I am educated in that sense.
Okay.
Yes. But this one I wrote it and then I started with like the first few lines and I was like, that is different to what I usually write. But it's kind of what I'm enjoying writing at the moment. And then
Right.
I wrote the song and then I just like looked back at it and I was like, I'm not that clever. How did I write that? Like sometimes I look back at things and I'm like, I think I was possessed at the time of writing that because I don't
possible.
know where it comes from. Yeah. Maybe it's just, I don't know.
You had the Vegemite sandwich, and then you became possessed.
I come
So-
from a land down under.
Yep, there you go.
That's it. It's should have brought that song for today.
There you go.
Not mine. So, yeah. But this is Welcome to the Dark Side.
Welcome to the dark side.
If I don't get tangled again.
You could almost change that to a Guns N' Roses song. Welcome to the dark side. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. Honey, we know your
I
name.
do know that song.
We are the people that you find.
Okay. Let me check. There we go.
Are we doing what? You got the other ones on your list too? Okay.
And then I had a backup one. 'Cause you
A
never know.
backup? She had a backup.
I had a backup. I have lots of backups.
Mom, she had a backup, Mom. Mom taught you well.
Yes, she did actually. Always be prepared. Okay. An empty city filled with broken pictures of empty people with broken hearts, abandoned homes, left with everything sitting inside. I wonder what happened to make these people leave so quick. It was a storm in which said no one would survive. I'm standing here in the silence, then out of the blue I hear these sirens. Something's telling me I should run, but curiosity is killing me. Here I am in fight or flight, but I can't move to save my life. Something's creeping out the shadows. What could it be? But I run, and I run as fast as I can, and I don't look back, 'cause I ain't dying to turn around and watch the cloud as it swallows me. Oh, oh, oh. Then I hear a voice that says, welcome to the dark side. Welcome to your new life. Here's to changing who you are today. The darkness is done. This is what you get when you choose to stop running. You found the courage to face it, so you stop living your life in fear. A lively city filled with happy people, of living pictures, of living hearts and abandoned homes, filled with families laughing inside. I wonder what happened to make these people stop and face the dark same thought as me. Wondering what was in the smoke. I'm standing here in the silence. Then out of the blue, I hear these sirens. Something's telling me I should run, but curiosity is killing me. Here I am in fight or flight, but I can't move to save my life. Something's creeping out the shadows. What could it be? But I run as fast as I can, and I don't look back, 'cause I ain't dying today. And I stop and I turn around and watch the cloud as it swallows me. Oh, oh, oh. Then I hear a voice that says, welcome to the dark side. Welcome to your new life. Here's to changing who you are today. The darkness is done. This is what you get when you choose to stop running. You found the courage to face it, so you stop living your life in fear. But now I say, welcome to the dark side. Welcome to your new life. Here's to changing who you are today. The darkness is done. This is what you get when you choose to stop running. You found the courage to face it, so you stop living your life in fear. You found the courage to face it, so you stop living your life in fear.
I like that.
Thank you.
But I have this undesired, this whole, I have a desire to go, but Luke, I am your father.
Maybe that's a good promotion technique, actually.
Steven Spielberg, listen, we've got a song for you.
More than happy. I'll use the money to start the restaurant.
You notice, though, you didn't hear any like regular songs in the whole Star Wars franchise.
Yeah, true. That's true.
You heard the walk of Darth Vader coming in, the orchestration. You had different orchestras in it. You never seen a stormtrooper sitting there headbanging.
Yeah.
I want to see a stormtrooper headbanging. That would be funny.
Honestly, yeah. Let's rock this song up, and I reckon
Yeah, there you go.
that's
If you want to see it, you have to watch the blooper reel.
Oh, the blooper reel.
One of the stormtroopers was trying to run through one of the doors coming down.
Yeah.
Hit his head on the.
oh my gosh. Or there's like one specific scene in Star Wars where they were like marching, and I think this one like actually like hit their head and like fell down or something, but they kept it.
Oh,
in the
probably.
cut. Yeah. It's hilarious.
That would have been funny as all get out.
Quite funny, but yeah. Oh, that's a good music video idea, I reckon. I'll
Yeah.
dress everyone up in stormtrooper outfits, and I'll dress up as Darth Vader, and I'll just like rock it out.
I don't know if we could get.
Might have to get the rights for that, but
Yeah, we'd have to work something out with Steven Spielberg on that one.
yeah.
George Lucas, but he sold it off to Disney.
I thought it was Spielberg, wasn't it Spielberg? No, it was Lucas. See, I misquoting my own damn genre. John, whatever.
Generation?
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. I do humbly apologize.
He sold it off to Disney. So
Yeah, Disney ain't gonna do nothing with it.
he's done everything with it.
Well, that's true too. They've actually built a whole damn Star Wars thing down there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, like the Mandalorian.
I want to go to it. That would be good.
That'd be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be a blast.
definitely. I'll play my song while I'm there.
There you go.
Without the guitar. I was going somewhere the other day. I was going to like the main stadium in Perth, and it has a sign. It says no instruments, and I was like, oh damn it, brought my guitar today.
No. You forgot something. You're a singer. Your whole body is your instrument.
True. Shouldn't have been let in. Oh my gosh.
They should have never. They should have looked at you and noticed.
They should have just known.
Yeah,
It's-
they should.
Yeah, it's a good thing though,
It's
because
not happening. You're not coming in.
yeah,
Sneak in one of the Bluetooth radio
Yeah,
speakers and put your song on your phone.
yeah. You could do that too.
yeah,
There's all kinds of stuff you can do nowadays.
yeah, definitely. See, they just never know.
Yep. Bailey Perrie, we appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I've had the best time.
That's good. I'm glad my whole thing is have fun. Somebody learn something.
Yes,
It's a good day.
definitely. I'm going back to my hotel room to watch Mad Max.
Yeah, it blows me away. But again, the other thing that I find weird is I'll get out. It doesn't matter where you're from. Anywhere. When you start singing,
It's
there's no accent.
yeah, that's literally.
That's what's weird.
It's crazy.
I think it's crazy as I'll get out.
Yeah, like it's so cool.
I had a guy on here from England,
Yeah.
no accent when he sang.
Oh my gosh.
I had who else was it I had on here? Oh God, I've had so many people. It's crazy. I can't think. I'm totally like Tommy's forgetting to change video angles there for a second. We're both sitting here going, wait a minute.
We were really invested in the Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's okay. Hydration is important.
It is fine.
Real important.
All right. Everybody, tell everybody where they can find you.
Yes, that's right. So I am on, well, my website can be searched up on Google.
What is it?
It's www.baileyperry.com. So my name and then .com.
So just a BaileyPerrie.com.
Yeah, that's the one. Perry spelt with an IE and Bailey just like the drink.
Bailey's Liqueur.
That's the one. And then I have Instagram, that's Bailey Perrie Official. So, because I created that thinking if I put official on the end, that means I'm official, right? You know?
I don't know how that works.
On it, it's like, yeah, I made it while I was quite young, but it's official. It's Bailey Perrie Official.
Bailey Perrie Official.
And then my TikTok is Bailey Perrie Music. And then my YouTube is just Bailey Perrie. And so is my Spotify.
Yay.
Awesome.
Cool. Julie's texting me Bailey Perrie.
It's okay.
It's okay. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. Got it. Yay.
Ooh, awesome.
Phones are wonderful.
They really are.
Till you hate them and throw them out the window.
Yeah. Yeah. There's been a few times where I wanted to do that.
I can imagine. All right, hon. I appreciate you coming all the way from Australia to hang out with us.
Oh, of course. Anytime. Anytime. I will be back to build a snowman.
Oh, yeah. Come on back. We'll have some fun.
I'll bring Vegemite too. Can't forget the Vegemite.
Okay. I'm only going to try it because you are suggesting it. That's it. I will try it.
Sounds good.
But you got to try the biscuits and gravy in the morning at Cracker Barrel.
Yes, definitely. 100%. I think I'm going back there soon, so that's what I'll be getting.
Sweet. or the country style steak. They got gravy on it too.
Oh, okay. Anything with gravy,
Anything with gravy.
wonderful. I'll just order, maybe instead of my drink, I'll just get gravy.
I have known people that did that, but yeah, okay.
Whoa.
They get a big old bowl of it and they're just sitting there ladling.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That is not me. I pick the bowl up and I pour it. Thank you very much.
Very, very different.
Very different. Even Flow, which is another great song. But anyway, if you can figure out the words.
I know
Some of them.
Wonderful.
Wait a minute. Is the words really sleeping on a pillow on the concrete?
Yeah, on a pillow that's made of concrete.
Oh, on the pillows that's made of concrete. Okay. I don't know the whole song. Yeah, Eddie Vedder doesn't know it all either. Pillow made of concrete. Yeah, well, I know. Anyway. We all love Eddie Vedder.
Sad that I'm actually so clueless right now. Oh my god.
Oh, we got a whole list you can look up and read and everything else. So
I need to educate myself, honestly.
education.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam's part of the 90s grunge.
I have heard of Pearl Jam.
Yes. That's Eddie Vedder.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a big thing about while he was live in concert, he would climb up and hang from the rafters of the concert area and stuff.
Oh, that's unique for sure. That's cool. Did he ever fall?
I don't know.
Yeah.
If you ever want to cry, you listen to the song Black.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you ever want to cry, listen to that
Like
song.
in a sad way or in a.
It's very touching.
Oh, okay.
It's touching.
Yeah.
Very. All right. We're out of here and we're going to have our final guest on. Somebody wake her up.
Ooh.
2. Oh, that's right. I forgot I was going to put Caden on here.
The wonderful Kaden.
I just want to put Caden on here, just have fun with him. All right, y'all. Miss Perrie,
Yes.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you soon, and I wish nothing but good things your way.
Thank you. Same to you. Oh my gosh, this has been awesome.
I'm one of the weirdos, so there you go.
The best kind. Always the same.
All right. Appreciate you, hon. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Who's the next girl? Beth. Oh, that's right, because I was singing Beth a while ago. It was almost like a lullaby to her, I think. She awake? Hello, Beth. Woo. All right, we'll be right back. We're going to have Beth on. Yay. All right, everybody, we're back. Look, I'm having trouble with your last name
Why?
because I can't figure out how to pronounce it.
I have it on a bracelet.
Well, I know how to spell it.
Okay, but can you not pronounce Holly?
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Is it Holly or
It's Holly.
Holly?
No, Holly.
You never know.
I know, but
Ole.
Olay. No.
All right, everybody, we're talking to Beth Holly. Ooh, we almost harmonized.
I know.
That's eerie.
That's the age. That's the age of us. That
Well-
we know what the other one's expecting. And
Right. Well, I mean, you could do.
they're giggling in the background.
Well, that's because the Australian girl can't walk.
Well, it is on the other side. The gravity is going the opposite way. Oh, and she did tell me when I picked up in the airport, and she said, "You know, the toilets go a different way."
Yeah, exactly. See, that's what I was going to ask her. I totally forgot to ask her that.
She was a little fascinated with that.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah. She's a doll, though. She really is.
Where's she at? She's in there flushing the toilet.
Watching it go the opposite direction. Yeah, she was a joy, though, to pick up and take care of while her mom was being
Detained.
tamed in
Yes.
another country.
Yeah, well, you know.
Oh, yeah. But can I, first of all,
What?
say that I am very thankful to Caden Gordon for introducing me to Christine Alexander and Elliot Simon, Mission Road, and then hanging out with Michael Sprager, and then meeting Bailey Perrie, and then sitting here with this amazing group of talented people, because out of all of those wonderful musicians and singers, I don't read a lick of music, I don't play an instrument, and I'm not cutting my nails. So, that's all I got to say.
I need to cut mine because I broke that one a while ago.
No. I tried to play the guitar. I had to cut my nails. That didn't go over well.
Well, I can imagine.
I can't read music, so I can't play the piano.
I can't read music.
But my dad can't read music either, but he wrote so much all my life. I can write songs, but I can't, put it to music.
Yeah.
But my dad can.
I knew, oh God, this has been a long time ago. I knew a guy that wrote wonderful songs, only the lyrics. He could not write any music whatsoever, but he could play it for you.
Yes.
Because I'm telling you, when it comes to doing those little cymbals and chuckas and all this other crap, dude, I'll be lost.
But the Nashville number system, I understand.
1,
But
3,
yeah,
4.
but the actual music on sheet music, not so much.
Yeah.
But that's just the way that, I was learned in the studio. I was taught in the studio, listening by that good Southern English I was learned. But that's how I was taught in the studio as a young person.
Right.
Was with the national numbers. But as far as the sheet music, as hard as I tried with the organ, the piano, the guitar, the flute, anything that my mother could come up with, I couldn't read the music.
Yeah. My grandmother played by ear. My daughter, who you met a while ago, she plays by ear.
Well, to me, that's more talented than piano.
And what's weird is she showed an interest in bass. I bought a bass, gave her the bass. 2 weeks later, boom, 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 she's wearing it out. Yeah. I did a gig and I got half the money, and the lady said, well, I don't have all the money. Would you like this keyboard? And I was like, keyboard, bass line, $200, goes on up. Okay, sure, I'll take the keyboard. Give the keyboard to Anna. 2 weeks later, she's playing Evanescence, and I'm like, what the hell? It jumped to me, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, it skips a generation. What can I say?
Yeah, well, had a lot of things skip me over the generational gap, but anyway.
Hey, but being a first podcaster for the CMA,
Yeah.
that's a good accomplishment.
Well, it's they didn't have a category for us. You know how they got the category systems and everything else?
But if they made a category for you, then that's great.
Well, that's basically what they did is they decided they were going to put podcasters into a certain tier, and they added us to that tier system. Industry tier member is what it is. And they added all podcast into it. They didn't have nothing for us. So.
Well, then you created it.
No, I didn't like somebody telling me they didn't have a spot for me.
Then you created it.
And in a sense, yeah, in a way, I did open it up for a lot of other podcasters and everything else to be able to actually join the CMAs and be a member. Yeah. So, and I'm
That's
grateful
a good
for that.
accomplishment.
Yeah, I don't take compliments well. I'm weird at that. I'm just telling you, being up front. I mean,
you gotta learn to take a compliment, because you have to hear and believe in yourself for others to believe in you. Don't start with me.
I'm kind of like that old buzzard on Bugs Bunny.
You know what's sad? We're probably the only ones that know Bugs Bunny. In
I know
this
everybody
room.
else is sitting over going, what the hell?
There's a Bugs Bunny.
What is he talking about?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
So maybe Michael over there, he might, I don't know, he might remember.
Well, his dad might have introduced him to Bugs Bunny.
Yeah. Bugs Bunny was a big thing, big deal. I loved that stuff.
I gave my sister away over a Bugs Bunny cartoon. She was 6 months old and in the crib. Mm-hmm. I was trying to watch Bugs Bunny and eat my Oreos. I was 6. So she was loud. So I knew my neighbor liked her. So I went in there and got her out of the crib, took her to Miss Elsie next door and said, she is too loud and I'm trying to watch Bugs Bunny. So I left her with the neighbor. My mother's panicking over here because she's not in the crib and she wants to know how this 6-month-old got out.
That's wild.
Yeah, well, I got in trouble.
My big thing was back when I was little, my mom found this chair. I don't know where she found it at, but it was like a S curve
Oh, I remember those.
and it was furry.
Yes.
And it was perfect for my little tiny butt to set in
Oh, when you got in trouble.
and put the Fruit Loops right there on the top curve because it curved up and then come down and up like that. So it was neat as all get
That
out.
was my timeout chair.
I didn't get time
That's
out.
why I can sit and sleep anywhere.
You know, Julie and everybody they get tickled at me and they laugh because I could literally, if I put my mind to it, I could sit right here and put my face against the microphone and go to sleep. Anywhere and everywhere. I can go to sleep. I don't care.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, you were talking about the garden hose drinking. Okay, we had to stay outside.
Yeah.
After breakfast, you had to go outside, go to the swimming pool, go play, take your lunch, get on your bicycle, head out the door, go play some dangerous games like lawn darts,
Yeah.
BB gun hitting, or football, or play in the
Anything.
creek, anything. But don't come home until that street light comes on.
And I was at that age group where I was overjoyed when I found out that the creek that we had crawfish in it.
Yes, yeah. Go ahead in there and get them little crawfish. We call them little lobsters.
Yeah.
Crawfish, yeah.
Yeah. We just had fun. I had a buddy of mine. He actually asked his mom for a fish tank, and he got a fish tank. And we would catch the crawfish and put it in the fish tank. It was neat, man.
Yeah.
We had a blast.
As kids, we did. But I'm not so sure nowadays children would know what to do if they went outside.
I don't even know if crawfish are still in that creek or not.
I would be willing to bet you that they're not.
No.
You know, the environmentalists took them out. And,
Well, we either took them all out or whatever. Who knows?
you know, but they took them out to breed them and put them someplace else.
Probably.
Too many kids in here playing in the creek.
Yeah. Where they wound up at a crawfish bowl.
That would be in Louisiana.
I've got a lifelong friend of mine, the Danishes, and Joey. He moved out to West Tennessee. He's out there, and his sister, Lisa Danish, lives down the lower end of Franklin, and every year she has a crawfish boil. I don't even know what the hell. Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
She has that every year, and I've missed it 2 or 3 years in a row. I keep meaning to go, but I'm not a crawfish eater.
You don't have to be. They got corn and potatoes in there too.
Well, I know that's what she said.
Yeah. You just throw that corn and potatoes in there. Yeah.
She said there's other stuff.
Yeah.
So
It may be spicy, but.
yeah, she needs to hold it on a damn day that I can go.
Well, you can tell that. Get it on your calendar and tell her she has to have. She wants you there. By God, this is the day we're gonna have it.
You need to schedule me, by God.
That's right. Don't be messing up my day.
What day?
Any day you want. Listen, I got a calendar in here, and I have to schedule sleep.
You know what I got?
I'm not sure.
I got Julie that schedules everything over there.
Well, I don't have a Julie.
Do you want her?
No. She looks like she's happy here. Listen, I live with 2 guitarists and I have the master bedroom, bathroom attached. And I work nights to avoid, having to do that. But that is not, I mean, I'm looking at 4 walls when I'm awake.
Yeah.
So she would not be happy there.
Yeah.
No.
Well, she's got her own house.
Well, I had to leave my husband in Birmingham because there was no room in the house where I was living up here working.
That's an interesting way to. Okay, never mind. I'm not even getting into that.
My husband goes, "How do you look at these 4 walls when you're here?" Because my house in Birmingham is over 4,000 square feet, and I have all this space and these 2 dogs running amok. And
We're moving to Birmingham.
so, I mean, we turned one of our sped. When I told him I wanted to go back into the music business, I went to work. I got up that morning, February 2019. I said, honey, I'm going back in the music business. He said, hot damn. I'll see you later today. I left. I went to work. I come home. He had one of his bare bedrooms totally cleaned out and disassembled and had me a complete home studio put in there.
Aw,
He's a good one.
that's some love right there now.
Yeah. And I keep telling him, you can retire one day.
Yeah.
I mean, we're both 62 years old. So,
Well, you're probably doing it like I'm doing the podcast right now.
well,
Have something to do and have some fun with it.
Well, I've been having fun since I was 14 years old when I got fired from Opryland. I got fired from Opryland amusement park.
I know. I'm trying to figure out because that was like my hangout.
Well, I wasn't there but 2 months before they found out I was 14 instead of 16.
Oh, okay.
That's why I got fired, because I lied about my age. But then back in those days, you didn't have to have an ID. You just wrote on the paper, 16. You must be 16. Yeah, okay, I'm 16.
Yeah.
I didn't tell my dad I had to be 16. I just said, there's an Opryland in our audition. So I went.
See, I hated that part back in the day, that whole thing, because I was 18 and didn't know it, and she was 14 because there was no ID.
Yes. Well.
And I'm telling on myself. But anyway.
Got fired, and I walked out the door, and I said, Miss Dottie, I'm not going to be with you tonight. She said, what happened? I said, well, I got fired for lying about my age, and she, I guess I'm not going to get to experience the road. And she said, the hell you are. Get in the van, get the truck, get the bus. We're going.
Yep.
That's how that started. So she took me out and showed me.
Awesome.
She was the best road mom. She
I
was
can imagine.
such an inspiring person. I miss her all the time.
Dottie West, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kenny was a good guy, too.
I drove. We lived off of Jones Avenue, Trinity Lane area over in there. Mm-hmm. So whenever we did the back roads to go over to Kmart, we always passed Dottie West's house with the bus in the driveway, you know, and it was always fun. But mine, surrounding Opryland and everything, my grandmother's sister worked at Opryland from the time she was old enough. She worked for the Opry, Grand Ole Opry, all those people, whoever those were back then that owned it. But she's actually in the history books because she was one of the women at Opry that told Elvis Presley he'd never amount to anything in this industry. Yeah. Later on in life, she said, you know, those were I should have ate my words on that. And I said, well, you know, do what you got to do. But her name was Wilma Briggs.
I will be looking at Wilma.
And she was a hell of a lady. When Opryland flooded, she was one of the ladies out there getting all the documents and all the paperwork and everything else and saving all that from the Opry.
That was horrible.
But she was a hell of a woman.
That was good.
I always got on Opryland free. CMA Fest. I mean, you know, back when it was fanfare.
Yeah.
You know, I talked to somebody the other day. They didn't even realize that fanfare
Same was the same thing.
started at the municipal auditorium.
Yeah.
He thought it started out at the fairgrounds. And I'm like, nah, dude.
No. It used to be a very small thing.
Yeah.
And now there's, 100,000 people this past year that came?
Well, this was my first year at CMA Fest doing interviews. And we had some time. Julie put time in each day for us to take a break.
Right.
And on Sunday, we had a little bit of a longer break. And we actually went down and walked around and seen all the sights and seen people and seen the different stages and stuff that they had set up. Nothing like what it was back
In the fanfare days.
Yeah, in the fanfare days, back when it was over at Municipal Auditorium. The Municipal Auditorium, it was neat as I'll get out because you walked in and you walked up the ramps and there was memorabilia and stuff everywhere.
You can't do that now because too many people snatch.
Yeah. And then when you got into where the main booths were and everything else, it was literally, you could walk in a straight line all the way around the municipal auditorium.
Yeah.
And you would have artist booths, you would have meet and greets at their booth.
Right.
You could take pictures, you could get autographs signed, and each artist had their own little picture.
Right.
And I don't even think they do their own little picture now anymore.
No, because I can remember sitting there and watching Dottie sign all these 8x10s, black and white 8x10s usually.
Yeah.
And she was. There's one thing that I can tell you that I learned from Dottie, and that is every fan is just as important as the other.
Yeah.
You don't differentiate. If you're going to take 5 minutes with this one, you're going to take 5 minutes with that one, and make every one of them feel like they are the most special person in your life.
Oh, exactly.
Because when you get down right to it, they are.
They are.
And the appreciation, I mean, I can remember her being late to get on stage because of it.
Yeah.
But she didn't care. She didn't care,
Yeah.
you know? And Loretta was the same way.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's what's weird because I've had different artists on, and the one that sticks out the most was Way Jennings when I had him on.
yeah, I like Way.
Yeah, Way's a good old boy. And the one thing he told me, he said how much he loves his fans. Mm-hmm. And he said, I don't care if it's 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. If somebody wants to meet me, take a picture and have a signature or just have a conversation with me, I will be there until it's done.
But that's the old school thinking too. And because of his dad,
Yeah.
Waylon, and that's the way Willie, Waylon, Barbara, all of us were because the ones that grew up in the business with them, we saw that. And that's, okay, like for the instance, the band Alabama.
Yeah.
They played in Birmingham, and I was leaving out, and I saw this little girl in a wheelchair, and I said, she goes, I just want to get down there. I just want to get down there. And I said, well, okay, come on. I took her down the backstage elevators because I had just left.
Right.
So I took her down the back surface elevators, took her down there, knocked on, tapped on Randy's back, and I said, I got one for you right here. All 4 of them got up and said, just a minute, and paid attention to her, gave her the pictures, did everything that, autographs. And then, because I told her, I said, I'll wait. If it takes all night, I'll wait. It's
Yeah.
fine. And they got up, they took care of her. And then I took her back upstairs, and her mom was she didn't know what to do. But
Yeah.
she needed to have that experience.
Yeah. I think everybody should. I mean, if you got somebody that you really like listening to, and you're just a fan, but once you meet them and once you actually get to be able to take a picture with them or get their autograph and they actually care that you're their fan.
I don't like
That's fan for life.
I don't like the term fan because it comes from the word fanatic. So I either call them friends or lovies.
Lovies?
Lovies.
Lovies.
Yeah. I had this one girl come up to it. Well, actually, I had several people from CMA while we were at the Valentine. And this girl said, I'd never heard of you before, but I wanted to take a picture with you because I never know what you might accomplish.
Exactly.
And I said, that's perfectly fine. So we took 3 or 4 different shots. We took it with different people that she knew. And then, I signed my cards and handed them out. And if it means the world to her, it means the world to me just to come up and say something like that.
Yeah. Well, it's like people that I interview on the show. You got a talent, okay? I applaud your talent, but you're still a people.
Yeah. And the people that come in to listen to me took the time out of their day to come in and listen.
Exactly.
They need to have the respect of doing it.
Right. And you're coming into my table and you're hanging out with me. And if you bring something to me like you did, like Bailey
Perrie.
Perrie, is that how you say it? Perrie?
Perrie.
Bailey Perrie did and several others. It's going over there on my wall. That's my whole that's my thing right there.
You have a nice wall over here.
Yeah, Julie did the biggest part of it, but
Well, Julie did well.
yeah. And I just, I love
Julie
the
wouldn't have
memorabilia.
anything to decorate if you hadn't had the show for the memorabilia, though.
I know. That's why I like
and
it.
it looks nice, yeah.
That's why I like it. I actually put the 3 things on the wall back there behind that second shelf.
You did good.
But Julie had the sticky stuff.
You guys fixing to say, Julie, did you have the double-sided tape?
Yeah, she had the sticky stuff and put it on there.
The double-sided tape, yeah. Well, if it's not a hammer and a nail.
I think that mic is muted. Check number 3 over there. Right side. There you go. Number 3, red light. Turn it off.
Now?
Yeah, there you are. We can hear you now.
Yep.
I'm going to mute it back.
Yeah, okay. Don't matter to me. Oh, Lord.
Julie has been a wonderful host,
Yeah.
keeping us all hydrated,
Well-
giving Bailey some spam to take home so she
Did you give her a spam?
She did.
I did.
Oh, my God.
And she's got another treat, beaver nuggets.
Beaver nuggets. She got beaver nuggets. Oh, Lord.
That baby will be coming back to the South again.
I don't know. She might not leave now.
Oh, well. We hope she comes back. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, but that's,
And I told her mom, anytime she wants to come back to the States, we'll take care of her.
yeah. Yeah, we'll drag her butt up here and put her on the show again.
Pretty much. Yeah. That's right. I told her, I said, she can come to Birmingham. She can come up here, have a car, we'll travel.
Yep, there you go. That's all that matters.
That's all.
That's right. We can all go through the airport and pick her up.
Hey, I mean, I came unglued when they told me, well, we can't check her in a hotel because she's not 21. We can't put her with the youth because she's 18. I said, so you're just going to leave her loose in the airport in Houston where, you
Yeah.
know,
That's
she's
what they do.
vulnerable. Yeah.
Pass the buck.
Yeah. Well, I had a little flesh at my teeth when I got through that phone call.
Oh, that's good.
Don't mess with my kids. No. And I do the same thing for Caden. Don't come for my kids.
Well, you know,
He's a young man, I understand, but
that's what's weird though is you know, everybody's different age, but me and Julie both have gotten to where if you've been on my show, then you've automatically become one of the kids.
yes.
It just this way we do.
Yeah. Well,
You know, and Caitlin likes it. She's just like, oh. She like 26, 27.
She a kid too.
She's a kid too.
She a kid too.
well,
Little vegan, but she's a kid.
yeah.
Nothing bad about vegans. Just saying. But we some meat eating mugs around here.
Yes. Give me some deer, give me some cow, little chicken and turkey. Mm-hmm. Don't forget the pig.
Yep.
I mean, Jewish, but
Well, it's like last year we had we did 2 Christmas shows last year because I couldn't make my mind up, so we just did 2. Julie cooked freaking Christmas dinner both times.
what show can we book for that?
We're having Christmas
What
show.
day is that?
December 7th.
Did you hear that, Bailey? December 7th.
December 7th is the Christmas show.
I know. I might have to change it to the 8th.
That's okay, Bailey will stay. I want her to experience what this is all about.
That's it.
Welcome to the jungle.
That's right.
I had it on the 7th, which is a Saturday, but I might have to change it to the 8th. I'm not sure yet.
Well, what are you doing? I mean,
He's checking his calendar over here to find out what you got
He
going
has
on.
no idea what's going on. I just tell him.
half the time I don't. I really don't. But I find I get better
Show up.
conversations.
Just show up.
I get
Just
better
show up.
conversations, you know.
When the wife's in charge, just show up.
Well, wife.
Okay, when Julie's in charge, just show
Okay.
up.
There ain't no wife. Ain't gonna be no wife.
I just tell him on Saturday or Sunday, okay, this is what you got this week.
There you go.
See, that's all we got to worry about.
Uh-huh.
It's good stuff.
You say, I'm going somewhere on so-and-so. Oh, no, you're not. You got a show.
She's going to keep you honest.
I'll let her know. I'll let her know when I'm
He
going
double
to.
books everything.
I was bad about that. There for a long time before Julie started helping me out with the show.
Yeah.
I was real bad about double booking. I double booked one time, and I had both artists standing on the front porch. And then they found out that they knew each other.
Well, that could have been interesting, though.
Yeah.
Did you have them on at the same time?
No.
Oh,
No.
just pull the train like you're doing here?
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, okay. Well, I know that was a little shocking when we all rolled up. And
Well, I mean, I didn't know how I wanted to do it.
well,
If I had a
you're doing a good job so far.
if I had a full-fledged studio where everything was already automatically set up, then I wouldn't have to worry about it.
But it wouldn't have been fun. The only thing you need here is when somebody my age and my size comes on here, you need a slimming filter.
I don't have a slimming filter.
Well,
I'm
you need to
sorry.
get one.
It doesn't come on the Black Magic design box.
There's your new design. There's your new invention there.
And honestly, if you want to get down to brass tacks, they say the camera adds 30 pounds.
30 it used to be 10, but I'm gonna go with 30 because
So-
I have lost 70. So I'm gonna go with 30.
There you go.
Okay, so it's not my fault.
So, I mean, even when they do the side angle every now and then, you got the tube over here rolling over, you know,
Yeah.
the Chunky Butt Express.
Listen. Listen, I went through the whole thing of having liposuction, body lift, butt lift, tummy tuck, all that stuff. And then my knee gave out and couldn't exercise. I couldn't walk. So I gained a lot of weight back.
Well,
Now
yeah.
I got to get it back off now that I had my knee and my hip replaced on my right side. I got to have my left knee replaced now. So
I say, I've got,
one day we'll be able to get back to the exercising.
oh, please.
Okay, I won't.
It's called Live Life, Eat the Good Food,
Listen,
Drink the Good Drinks.
as long as I can get up out of bed, fluffiness is okay.
Gabrielle Iglesias has made a lifetime out of being fluffy.
Yes, she has.
No, he.
Okay, he.
Gabrielle.
Oh, not Gabriella, but Gabrielle.
Gabrielle.
Okay, all right.
The comedian, the Mexican comedian.
yeah.
You remember?
I saw him the other day on TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's hilarious. But he just tells
But
stories.
he doesn't look as good in one of those gowns that I got to wear at ISSA either. So I've got shapewear and two friends that's going to take that corset, put their foot in my back and pull. And they say, Miss Scarlett, can you breathe? And I'll go, no, but I look good. That's what we got to do.
Just get some Spanx.
I'm going to have two pair on, plus the hose, plus the fishnets, plus the shapewear. I'm going to have, listen, there's no breathing in gorgeousness.
That's why I don't wear Spanx. I ain't gorgeous.
You, let me tell you something that's going to blow my husband's mind. We were in Chicago.
Wait a minute. Is this something dirty here? I mean, I don't want to hear.
This was,
Okay.
we were in Chicago for the XMA Awards, and his tuxedo was missing a button. And so when his tuxedo shirt was missing a button. And so he was tucking it in. It kept coming out because he had a little bit of a belly.
Yeah.
So I took a pair of shapewear in there and I told him to put it on.
Oh, Lord.
He put it on and he goes, "Dear God, how do you breathe in this?" There is no comfort.
Well, for guys,
Well, I know.
they've got this little thing where it's got the button and then it's got a piece of fabric that comes over with another button.
I know, but we were in Chicago and I didn't know what to do. But the button was missing off of his tuck shirt that we had rented.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to sew. I don't know how to cook. I don't clean.
Where was you raised up?
Out on the road. I didn't have home ec classes. I didn't, go to school but one day a week.
Okay. Well, that's what I was curious about.
Yeah, I didn't have all that. At 14 years old, I'm out singing on the road, and I didn't have that opportunity to. My sister stayed at home with my mom and learned to cook and clean and all that stuff. I came in once a week to get my homework and go back out. And
Yeah.
so I didn't learn all that stuff. I can't get a whole meal hot at the same time. I mean, if I cook something, you got to microwave that stuff after you put it on your plate so everything's hot.
Is it done yet? Hell if I know.
For my first marriage, my best friend Kathy, she's my assistant for 40 years. Okay? I was dating my first husband. I've only been married once and divorced once. But how I got him to marry me was she came over before he got off work and cooked dinner and then left it on the stove and then he came home. And so after we got married, he wanted me to cook something and I had to call Kathy.
Lord.
Then he learned to cook for 13 years.
You know, that almost sounds like guys when they say they're going to invite a girl over for dinner.
Yeah.
Then they order Uber to get there before she gets there with the food.
They didn't have Uber in the 80s.
Yeah, you just had sisters and neighbors.
I did. I did.
That's funny
Kathy
as
would
hell.
come over when she got off work and cook, and then she would leave before he got off home. Imagine his disappointment. But I was a good wife in all other ways.
Okay.
Okay, how long did it take him to catch on?
Yeah, that was actually going to be a question of mine. When did he catch on?
Well,
2 days before the divorce or
Yeah.
after the divorce?
no, I'd say probably about 3 months because he asked me to make homemade mashed potatoes, and I didn't know how to make homemade mashed potatoes. I even thought they came out of a box. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I eat well, and I look like I can cook, but I don't.
Well, you got to cook at the house.
Yeah, I do. My husband cooks very good. Yeah,
That's all you need.
yeah. My second husband is great.
It doesn't matter who cooks, just as somebody does.
He does well. Yeah, and then come like Thanksgiving, Kathy comes over and cooks that.
We're going to Birmingham Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because she is actually, she's a wonderful gourmet cook. She is great.
Awesome.
She stuck around for 40 years, and why, I don't know, but she has. She
Because she's just one of those friends that you make for life.
her mother told my mother told her, she goes, Kathy, either you're a good friend or you're really, really stupid. So, I mean, she has dressed me. She does my hair. She puts me in my costume. She does everything humanly possible to make sure that when I walk out on stage, I look the best I can do.
Right.
And she was up here this past weekend just to come up and do this benefit that we did, the autism thing.
Well, you should have told her I need new clothes.
I don't think she sews, but she sews me in, or she'll put
Yeah.
me in and make sure everything's
Where it's supposed to be.
taped in. Yeah.
You hold this, please.
Listen, we have a lot of boob tape going on, and I'm not lying. During CMA Fest, we actually had tape in my waist and all that stuff. Because
Right.
I had this really tiny little outfit my son didn't like. My son says, Mom, you're too old to be wearing that. I said, well, when the money comes in, you're going to be too old to have it.
Yeah, you should have seen some of the outfits they were wearing around CMA Fest.
Oh,
So.
yeah, we saw those. Some of them, because your mom used to say, your mom's not going to let you leave the house looking like that.
Yeah. And Daddy definitely wouldn't let you.
No, that's why you put it on, and then you put something on baggy over it, and then you go out of the house, and then as soon as you get out to where you're going to, you change your clothes.
You're telling secrets.
Yeah, there's a lot of secrets. I'm 62 years old. There's a lot of secrets.
No, what you always did is you run outside and put it in your car.
Well, that too, yeah.
And then you go down to your friend's house and you change clothes.
Well,
and her back.
sometimes when your friends' daddies and mamas was the same way and they knew them, no, you had to put it on and then go out. Mm-hmm. And then in the parking lot of the bar or whatever.
I have to say, with us, it was Rivergate. We had to hide in the corner.
Yeah,
real
change
quick.
clothes real quick.
Change.
Yeah. Now, Kathy and I did a photo shoot up in North Alabama and at this restaurant in Goose Pond. Beautiful, beautiful location for the album cover. And it's the one where I'm standing by the tree.
Right.
And so I had my Kia doors open, both of them open. We didn't have it was a tent because it was so ungodly hot. So I had another girl, the photographer, holding a sheet, and this guy will come walking. It's like 4 or 5 guys come walking into the restaurant, and I'm out there changing clothes, and And this guy could come walking up kind of close to the car. And Kathy goes, listen, if you got $5, I swear to God, I'll let you peek. But other than that, I said, Kathy, put that damn thing back up. So he turned right around and walked on off because he got caught.
He probably didn't have $5.
He probably didn't. I got to tell you, after he left the restaurant, he didn't, because that was a little swanky place. But
I'd been like, hey, can you swipe card?
yeah. But, you know, you have, I mean, being a model in young days, we change outside. We had
You
to
changed anywhere.
Yeah. So, I'm doing a photo shoot out there. You got to do what you got to do. I mean, I figure if I got something nobody else got, so we'll get together, write it in the New England Journal of Medicine, split the fees.
Well, I didn't care back then because, I mean, hell, it was nothing for me to
Nobody did.
use a hose pipe to take a shower with,
Right.
Didn't care.
But nowadays you'll get arrested.
Yeah. Well, they didn't frown on it back in the day, but I remember going camping with dad and stuff, we'd be out at
Went skinny dipping in the river.
well, we'd be out at Old Hickory Lake right there, right above the dam, and he liked camping out there all the time. And it was a Saturday morning, and Dad was throw you a bar of soap, and you went and got in the damn lake, you know. Took a bath real quick.
Yeah. We had a swimming pool in our neighborhood.
Yeah, well, all of you was over there.
Oh, yeah, after dark, because it closed at 6 o'clock, and then you have the climb the fence, get over the, what do you call that, barbed wire?
I guess.
And then get over into the pool and then swim all night long, dive off the guard chair, hit the diving boards and stuff, and then the police would come. You have to jump back over the fence and run off to your house.
Kind of hard when you're skinny dipping.
Yeah. Yeah, there was 2 girls that couldn't get out in time, but we shagged on up the road and left them there. Yeah, then my mom got a call.
I can imagine.
My mom was always the place to be.
I can imagine. That would be fun as I'll get out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Our
God.
childhood was fun.
Our childhood was a blast. I wish my kids and my grandkids could have experienced a little bit of what I did back in the day.
Yeah.
And it would have been a blast for them.
Let me ask you this. How many grandchildren do you have?
I got 2.
Okay. I have one that I just had.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband's daughters. He has 2 daughters. I have 2 sons. My son has a 7-month-old. And I have never in my life seen a helicopter fly so close. I mean, I'm thinking to myself, I'm a nurse, and 2, I raised 2 kids by myself.
Yeah.
How in the world? I mean, you know what I do for a living, so how in the world am I going to hurt this baby?
Yeah.
Holding. Oh, you're not holding it right. You're not holding it right. How the hell did you survive?
Yeah. Well,
How did you survive?
that's funny. I did. Well, my 2 kids, I got them when they were young, raised them myself. Mm-hmm. And they pretty much, they're not helicopter moms or dads.
I got one daughter. Well, Kurt's youngest daughter's not, but the 2 college-educated kids. Oh yeah.
You just
And
answered
that's
your
the
own
wrong
question.
Yes, exactly.
You answered your own question.
Because the youngest daughter, I had her son at 2 weeks old while she went out to celebrate her first Mother's Day.
Yep.
Because it was the first day that she was able to get out and go.
Yep.
And I had him overnight.
Mm-hmm.
And the other 2 were like, how can you do this? Well, she's a nurse and she's a mom. I think she's going to be safe.
Yeah.
I think you'll be all right.
Oh, yeah.
Them other 2, I don't know.
Who knows?
Good luck with them. Because I know that when they get a certain age, those kids are going to give them hell.
Yeah, and they'll cater to them.
Yes, they do. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My granddaughter, she's outside half the daggum time. Mm-hmm. I taught her how to make little huts and stuff and all kinds of stuff, and she just goes out there and plays in the dirt.
And I didn't play in the dirt.
The dirt is the essential
I know, and that was a good thing for us as children to probably, and most of us did eat it as a child because we had mud pies.
Well, mud pies are good for throwing too.
Well, yeah, but when you got hit with one, you ended up with a lot of it in your mouth. So, just, lick your lips and go on. But I was too prissy. I hit the bottom of my shoes, got dirt. I stood there and screamed, and my mother came and picked me up and dusted off the bottom.
Girl, you too bougie. You had to be bougie.
I was a spoiled brat.
Oh,
My
Lord.
tagline is, I was born a middle-class prissy butt. That's the way I was. I'd climb trees and all, but still, I was prissy.
Yeah, that's the way it happens.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right, we got to get off here.
All right.
If
I
not, me
enjoyed
and
it.
you will
Thank
sit here and talk for like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, we will. And I have thoroughly enjoyed you.
Well, I appreciate it.
But you can listen to all my music on streaming platforms.
I'm going to. And for people listening to this show, I'm actually going to add Miss Beth's music, one of your songs, right after this little segment. That way everybody can enjoy your music and listen to it.
Thank you. I would like for you to release Bail Money is the one that.
Bail Money, we'll write
Bail
it down.
Money, that's the one. It's about 2 women fighting in a bar because that never happens.
Bull crap. What bar you been to?
It never happens.
Happens all the time around here. But I don't go to bars unless people invite me.
Well, we'll have you out there next time.
Well, I mean, you got to invite me.
Next time our friends are in town, I'm going to enlist you to go with us.
Hey, just give me a call.
And that way you can go, damn, it's after 9:30. I got to go home and eat and sleep.
The bar I was at last night was Hank's.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there, and there was another young lady, and I think it was her mother. We told them that they could sit at our table.
Yeah.
And there was 2 girls behind us. And they were like, you look tired, because I yawned.
Oh.
They were like, you look tired. And I said, yeah, I'm usually in bed 7:30.
Yeah.
And they're like, wow. And I said, yeah, the only thing I'm sitting here doing is I'm listening to the music, but I'm wondering where the recliner is. And they got a kick about me wanting to be in a recliner.
Did they know what one was?
They actually knew what one was.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. I went to the Tornado Room out in Leapers Fort. It's a new speakeasy across the street from Fox and Lock.
Right.
It's downstairs under the Cowboy Barbecue. So if you get a chance to go out there, the people are so, so nice.
Okay.
And they make some of the best drinks out there.
Cool.
Yeah, you'll enjoy it.
I don't drink that much, but okay.
Well, I had Coke. I was driving, remember?
We are talking about the liquid beverage, right?
Yes.
Okay, just
yes.
verifying. Just verifying.
Yeah, that other stuff was flour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Remember that?
Okay.
All right. Well, you have a wonderful day, and thank you for having all of us.
Beth, thanks for being on. Tell
appreciate it.
everybody
Thank you.
where they can find you.
You can find me on www.bethholli.com or on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, either at Beth Holli Music or at Real Beth Holli.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So everybody can check you out.
Yep. And I just love to hear from all of y'all. And if you want to use the music on TikTok and stuff for your videos, I welcome it anytime.
Please send a certified check for $29.95.
Right. It's an honor to have so many of those people using my music in the background of their tributes. Like When I Dreamed, I wrote that about my fiance who died 2 months before our wedding in 2022.
Yeah.
And I wrote that because I didn't feel close to him unless I was asleep and dreaming. So
Right.
I wrote that. And a lot of people have used that song to tribute to their lost loves.
That is good.
And I appreciate
love that.
And I really do appreciate them doing that. So
Good
but anyway,
deal.
it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
see you
you.
again.
You're welcome back anytime.
Thank you. Just
All
give
right.
me a holler.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wasn't supposed to be a crazy night. I was chilling with a glass of red wine. Wasn't really even missing him. Caught a cab to meet up with my friends. They were late, so I was waiting at the bar. Can you believe